Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? Happy Monday. Let me get my things together because I'm not together. What am I looking for? Okay. Happy Monday. Welcome. If you are joining me live, say what's up in the chat. Let me know you're here. You know, it always feels a lot better when you have somebody in the room with you. I'm cool with doing it solo dolo, but it makes it even better when you're with me. Okay. Me and my buddy. I had an event and we made these. I invited the girls over and we all painted these. Isn't this cute? It came with the different paints and you just pour over the bear. It was all white. And these are my favorite colors. So thank you for joining us today. So I hope you had a wonderful and relaxing weekend. I did. Um, you know, I always enjoy taking that time over the weekend to relax and chill and prepare for the week. I am a Sabbath keeper, so when I rest and relax, baby, I rest and relax. Okay, I don't do any extra. Not gonna do it, not on duty, and I'm proud to say it. So today we are back. It's been a little minute, um, but we back for your permission to pause, our permission to pause. So relax those shoulders, not up here. Drop them down and relax. Unclench your jaw. Put your feet flat on the floor if you can, or get in a very comfortable position, but relax. Breathe, full breaths. Don't shorten them. Try to just follow, let them flow and follow through. So if you're tired, you're in the right place. I'm that calm voice in a loud space, the friend who helps you see clearly, the good sis that helps you slow the room down, and we make it make sense. We take that breath. We remove the rush and the hurry that we're conditioned to live with or inside. So, with that being said, welcome again. I want to talk about, of course, some things that I have read. And even I listen to, sisters and homegirls when they talk. And a lot of the time, even with myself, we feel very much overwhelmed and very much so stressed because of our mental load. And this month, May, is Mental Health Awareness Month. So this is right on time. So let's talk about nurturing your mental health. Um, as a busy moms, we have heavy mental loads off top because we're usually dealing with everybody and their needs, appointments, meals, what we wearing, did such and such take their meds, did such and such get their vitamins in. The list is long, right? Then on top of that, we try to remember to drink our water, to take care of our skin, to take our supplements and our medications, to go to the doctor, not just make the appointment, but actually go to the doctor. We remember the kids' appointments. We take them to the doctor. Then we got to turn around and do the same for ourselves, which sometimes ends up taking the back seat more often than not. Our appointments take the back seat, but everybody else is going to be at them appointments, every appointment, all the time, bright, like early. We get in there on time, and we're going to make sure their health is tip top. But we also need to make sure we do the same for ourselves because it does have a lot to do with our mental health. But anyway, so we're doing all of that, keeping up with all of that. Then you like, okay, did I eat today? What am I gonna eat? You ripping and running. Then you like, man, I need to eat. Did I have a bowel movement? How long has that been? What else? You know what I'm saying? What else do we hold in our heads and our minds, um, that's just causing our mental load to be heavier and heavier? Um, so we have to unload what we're mentally managing. Ooh, we have to unload that, especially when it's feeling like it's too much. Because the more and more we try to hold it in there, we try to manage everything in our heads, that's just causing stress and it eventually will cause burnout. Um, and I am a advocate of that because I've been there. And I still do get there sometimes, but I know how to reel it back at this point. So scripture reminds us in Jeremiah 29:11, because you know I'm gonna bring that word. And it says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not evil, to give you an expected end." So he has intention for our future. You know what I'm saying? So we can trust and rest in not having to manage everything here. Okay. He wants peace for us. So we're not um, supposed to, or we don't have to expect to be in chaos and in overwhelm and just deal with it, because he wants peace for us. Those are the thoughts that he has for us, peace. So let's tap into what he has for us, that expected end, that restoration. He wants us to feel restored. You know what I mean? So let's trust him. We are also led by scripture to pray for our daily bread. So, thinking spiritually, that's the daily word for daily direction. So, we are fed spiritually and not hungry. We are spiritually fed and not just trying to feed ourselves with the malnutrition of the world's expectations and success and things of that nature. Hey sis, how you doing? Well, I'm glad you are here to take this pause. Welcome. Okay. We don't want you drowning. So we're gonna come on back up. We gonna come on back up to the top. Lift that head up and breathe. Breathe in the air. Breathe it in. We're not drowning. So we're not gonna take the malnutrition of the world's expectations and their goals, and even our own plans and understanding. We're gonna let that go. Because that's where a lot of the overwhelm and mental overload is, especially when we're consuming so much. We have so much access to everything by the internet. And so we're consumed with so much, and we're trying to meet those expectations or protect ourselves from the things that they're saying we need to protect ourselves from, or meet these goals that they say we need to meet, on top of taking care of our children, on top of trying to take care of ourselves. That's a lot. And it's not peace. It's not peace at all. So let's trust in the Lord. He has the plan for us. Let's remember, in the Lord's Prayer, we ask for our daily bread. So let's normalize asking for our daily bread so we're not just out here hungry and picking up crumbs that are not from Him. You know what I'm saying? So I want to share what I do, and you probably heard it before. You probably heard it many, many times. You probably have done it yourself, but I'm about to say it again, so it must be some importance to it. You need to do a brain dump. All of the things that are in your head, dump it out on paper. On paper. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be in order. If that paper say red, yellow, blue, the, ouch, no, tomorrow, worry, whatever it says, dump it out. Because whatever's up here, it needs to be released. It needs to be released. And then after you dump it all out, pray. Because a lot of the time, the stuff that you write is going to end up being things that you have on your mind that you feel need to get done. And so when you write that down and you look at it, you like, yo, okay, all of the thoughts that I had are on this paper. And now I'm about to pray. Pray. Pray for direction. Pray for all the things that are on that list. Pray for what's priority today in this moment, not tomorrow, not worried about what happened yesterday or last week, but pray over what's on that paper that you dumped out of your mind. Ask the Lord to prioritize those things so that you know that you're not moving on your own. The Lord is going to guide you. Because some of that stuff on that paper, it ain't a priority. Okay, let's be real. So brain dump it, write it down, pray over it. After you pray over it, prioritize. Pick 3 things that are high priority. And it helps. I do it all the time. And I definitely won't be the one to send you off. Invite the Lord into your plans. Surrender to his plan as opposed to going for your own. So when you're planning, invite the Lord in. All right, Lord, what we doing? What are we doing? Because I want to take care of my mental health and I want to make sure that I am in alignment with you and only doing what you require of me to do. And I'm telling you, as a busy mom, that helps, especially because if you're a mom, you were chosen to be a mom. The Lord appointed you to be a mother. So, in order to take care of those kids that are ultimately His, He got to give you the direction on what to do. And He will. So, brain dump it, pray, prioritize, and then execute. I challenge you to do that. And that's the end of today's Permission to Pause. Join in next Monday, same time. And we gonna get some clarity, okay, together. Make sure you share this with someone you know who may need it. Subscribe and come back. And I'll see you then. Peace. Oh, me and my little friend. We'll see you then. Peace.